Andrew is struggling through a bus station with two huge and obviously heavy suitcases, when a stranger walks up to him and asks, "Have you got the time?" Andrew sighs, puts down the suitcases, and glances at his wrist. "It's 5:45, he says. "Hey, that's a pretty fancy watch," exclaims the stranger. Andrew brightens up a little bit. "Yeah, it's not bad. Check this out." He shows him a time zone display, not just for every time zone in the world, but for the 50 largest cities in the world. He hits a few buttons, and from somewhere on the watch, a voice says,
"The time is 11:06.
in a very West Texas accent. A few more buttons, and the same voice says something in Japanese. Andrew continues, "I've put in regional accents for each city." The display is unbelievably high quality, and the voice is simply astounding. The stranger is dumbstruck with admiration. "That's not all," says Andrew. He pushes a few more buttons, and a tiny but very high-resolution map of New York City appears on the display. "The flashing dot shows our location by satellite positioning," explains Andrew. "View, recede 10, he says, and the display changes to show eastern New York State. The stranger eagerly says, "I'll give you $1,000 for it." "Oh no, I've already spent more than—" "I'll give you $5,000 for it." "But it's just not—" "I'll give you $15,000 for it." And the stranger pulls out a checkbook. Andrew stops to think. He's only put about $8,500 into materials and development. And with 15 grand, he can make another one and have it ready for merchandising in only 6 months. The stranger frantically finishes writing the check and waves it in front of him. "Here it is, 15 grand. Take it or leave it." Andrew abruptly makes his decision. "Okay," he says, and peels off the watch. They make the exchange, and the stranger starts happily away. "Hey, wait a minute." Andrew points to the two huge suitcases he'd been trying to wrestle through the bus station. "Don't forget your batteries!"